personalities. What do you understand by the word temperament? Maybe tuanze na Njeri. Gentlemen, guys, welcome back again. It's another beautiful day. Tunakaribisha sana katika segment yetu ya leo. And by the way, today we're going to just straight. Tuenda straight. I'm going to go straight.
Kuleta nini? Dive right into the.
Yeah.
So we're going to dive right.
Najua mnasikia uchungu. Mtaka mkokaa mimi lakini mwezi kukaa mimi.
But wewe kwa msanii useme ati trait personality trait.
We're just going to go straight into our topic of today, like the train that is coming.
No.
So,
It is moment to try.
Okay, guys, thank you so much. Let us just go straight to our topic of today. Today we are going to talk about personalities. What do you understand by the term personality? What is it to know about personality and everything? Hapa ni kwa hapa watu wanne. Leo sijui wengine wametokea wapi wawili. No, I really enjoyed kuwa na Angela. I want to go wawili but yeah. So, what are personalities? What do you understand by the word temperament? Maybe tuanze na Njeri. Tell us something.
Njeri. Temperament or personality is like your natural traits, who you are innately. Though sometimes I think we have some people whose so personality is natural traits, but in whatever natural trait you are, there are strengths and weaknesses. Mm-hmm. So for instance, there are 4 main temperaments. That's the sanguine, phlegmatic, melancholic, and choleric. And each of them have strengths and weaknesses. So sometimes you might work on your weaknesses, but you steal that particular temperament.
But don't you see it this way? They always say, where I'm weak,
the Lord makes me strong.
The Lord makes me strong. Amen. So Calvin, also what do you guys understand? I'm going to do mzuri sana.
Amebeba kila kitu.
So let me ask you.
I just wanted to add something on what she said. I think for me, a temperament is kidogo temperature. Anyway, yes. A temperament is like inbuilt, inborn. Sometimes we don't see it like outrightly. It's not something we've tried working on, but it just works alitumia jina tamu sana, innately.
Naturally.
Yeah, it works innately inside. So ni kama tu God given, God given talent. So that's who you really are.
Question. Do you think, the way you're saying it is innate, do you think that someone can suppress their temperament such that watu wanaona ni kama, let's use for example, a sanguine is an extroverted person. So someone is innately sanguine, but because of their environment and where they've grown up, they end up being more melancholic, who is more introverted, like they don't talk as much. Can it suppress you?
I think before we go on to that and get deep into that, let us to see kwanza and then we get to understand what are these personalities. What do you understand by what? Can you name them?
Yes. Okay. So for the 4 temperaments, sanguine, choleric, melancholic, and phlegmatic. Yeah. So for me, I'd basically say that's your natural. That's the natural you. How you basically carry out yourself, and those are just some of the things that even if you try to change them, it's quite hard for you. Yeah. And to answer what Anne was saying, I don't think your environment can really change you that much, because
I don't think, I think you guys are saying the way this thing inakuja. The way you analyze it was so educated. So when it comes to, for me, for how I understand temperament and everything, I always understand it from this point. The way you behave, why you behave the way you behave. Unasikia ikienda shule lakini like ile yenye mtu anataka asikie elewe.
Wacha nisome definition kabisa. Inasema temperament is the combination of traits we inherited from our parents that subconsciously affects man behavior. So the way you say the way you say what have you said? You say the way Umesema nini sahi?
They want
How
to
you
know
behave.
how you
Oh,
behave.
why you behave the way
How
you
you
do,
behave,
exactly.
yeah.
So you do that because this is your personality, this is your natural trait, yeah.
So mbona sasa imebadilika sasa?
Iko sawa.
Unaweza-
Iko
sasa
sawa.
unajua,
Sawa.
amerudi kwa
But
context
I have-
tena.
Sasa
niko na
imebadilika.
issue.
Uh-huh.
Why are they saying like from your parents? Is it so?
No,
Is
but
it so?
but it's funny, by the way. Do you know? I think you can see it from this biological point of view, where you gain from your DNA, like you.
Yes.
Okay,
It
okay.
carries on from one generation to another.
Okay.
Maana maisha wenye kwao ni wezi. Mnakuanga tu hivi.
Wewe, wacha nikupe swali ya Anne. Hivi tunaenda. I think for me, you see, I want to differ. Nikataka kusema differ. Yeah, I want to differ from what Angela has said, yeah?
Uh-huh.
Maybe I think like the environment can really influence and
I
change
agree.
who you are. Maybe
Personal experience.
Personal experience.
Uh-huh.
Wait. Even before we go to your personal experience and everything, why don't you guys just tell us what your personalities are?
Okay,
Yeah.
alright.
Then start to get less from there.
Anaanza akitupatia personal
Experience.
experience.
But that's a good one, yeah.
Mimi nianze?
Yeah.
Mimi nianze?
And then at least you can give a brief explanation about how your personality.
Your personality.
Okay.
Yeah.
So mnasema nianze.
Personal experience.
Oh, nianze na personal
Yeah.
experience.
Personal
Unajua
experience.
nilikuwa fikiri nikianza nitakuwa stanza 1.
Haya ya kwanza.
Aya, sawa. So I think I'll start with my trait.
Yeah.
Ndio?
Uh-huh.
Hii nashuku ni ukweli, but I think I am sanguine, choleric. So these are people who are very hyper kidogo lakini wana content.
Unajaribu kusema nini?
I'm just
okay.
saying, I'm just
It's
saying.
fine.
But anyway, let me just give you my nini kidogo. So ideally, I think so where I grew up, mimi nililelewa kwa nyumba ya baba yangu.
Kwani ngoja.
Yeah, so I think I don't know, I was sort of brought up in an environment of fear. Kijana bana, nilikuwa nafanya kitu nafanywa ile kitu na
kidogo.
So I think that made me nikatulia. Mimi kelele nikawacha, nikakuwa
Hata huku what is kelele?
So I think the only time I'd like show my nini kidogo ni when I go to church. I think when I was younger. Okay, you guys don't know this, but when I was younger, I was being praised as a very good dancer.
I do not know that.
I think after this we need to upload a video of you dancing. Nataka tuone tu.
No, I'm just saying back then. So like sasa nilikuwa sinimaliza story yangu. Sasa nilikuwa naenda Sunday school. Unajua sasa Sunday unasikia nani aje najina tujaona akidance bana. So yeah, so I think my dad was really encouraging me to niende, and then when I grew up I went to high school nikaanza kwenda pale mbele ku lead service ya youth hivi. Kana nikaanza kupiga hapana. Nilikuwa CU high school by the way.
Okay.
Nikaanza kupiga spoken word home in church. And then high school nilikuwa vikahit. Mnajua vikahit ni nini?
Hatujui hiyo.
Vikahit ni scout. Yeah. So I was a scout. So I think if Angela was telling me the other day that I actually hadn't seen it. Nilikuwa nimecheza chini high school sana.
Yeah.
But sasa people walikuwa nilikuwa piga kelele ya scout. Asubuhi inapigisha parade yeah. So I think hapo nikapiga kelele, and then I now came to St. Andrews.
And your true colors are in
the devil that was suppressing. You know what the Lord said? And the devil shall be set free from you.
Let me tell you, I am pretty sure
that
if my dad like comes one day, for example, jana akuje tu aketi pale nyuma mahali
alafu
leading a session, alafu akiezi amini ni mimi. I'm pretty sure man
doesn't know that side.
I don't think they have really seen that side of me. So
okay.
Yeah.
Question.
Yeah.
So you see, the environment you were in back then did not change your character.
It changed my character actually.
Okay.
Yeah, I like nilikuwa
Unajua
nilikuwa naweza
kumenyamaza.
Yeah.
I think you can look at what's the definition of change to you, according to what do, and because for him maybe change might mean another thing, and for you change might mean another thing.
Basically change may change for me.
Yeah. Because what you wanted to understand is it that he was different then than he is now?
Yeah. Okay, so that's my personal story. I think we can name
your personality.
And I think just to pick up from Calvin and Matia, I think maybe I can relate to what Calvin is saying. My personality is I'm a sanguine, phlegmatic. Sisi ni watu ambao tunapenda pesa.
Pesa.
Watu kwa tunapenda pesa, jipesa inatupenda. No, but to be serious, phlegmatic are those people outgoing.
No, that's sanguine.
Okay, sanguine, phlegmatic are those people outgoing and they are carefree. In a short word, you are outgoing and you're carefree. So that's who I am. And maybe I can relate to what Calvin is saying, growing up and everything. I think growing up, I never used to have this opportunity at home. Kuja home una tip mzae wako una
lazima
but I think the moment I started going to boarding school, man, I really used to enjoy it. Because the boarding school unafanya mashamara zako ukirudi home, say it's a different you. The people like if you are able to meet people who know you at school and at home, but two different people. Like always amini umse msanawanga shule the same person at home, a different individual. I think for me when I went to high school, ilikuwa the same thing. Nilikuwa kuja home, nilikuwa nakaa tu home. Unajua kwa sababu si home like my dad alikuwa anasema hakuna kutoka, hakuna kutembea, so unatulia tu. Like unafanya like acha uende shule. Wewe unakula watu walimu kichwa huko. I think until when I finished campus, but that happened kama me when I came to Santana and everything. And I think
that's when everything blew up.
Yeah, but I think but I think also way back in high school, I used to be like personality ilikuwa, but also when I campus, my first years in campus, it was suppressed. That's why my environment and everything. I think my personality was suppressed way back when I was still young, and when I came to campus here, I think most people knew me as someone who called Nyamaza sana. When they meet me right now, nakatuma head
ngoto vitu mzuri. Let's hear from Angela.
So for me, my personality is choleric, phlegmatic. Choleric in terms of okay, a weakness. I can be rude at times.
Hiyo ni ukweli. You know before I started talking to Angela, unakwambia udema aliwanga anapewa tu, alikuwa anapeana attitude fulani. You know anajifanya tu hivi, kumbe ni mwingine hapo.
Personality, because you see, if people don't know my personality, how I really alone, how they just think like this girl.
Lakini mimi naona niambia Adam kweli. Unajua mimi nilipata naye akanipea namba siku ya kwanza. Wewe ulikuwa wapi? Wewe ulikuwa
now the thing between me and you.
Nilikupea namba lakini nilikuongelesha.
Mimi bora nilipewa namba. Unajua namba ndio inamata.
Now the thing is
what hata ni kumewaka. Unaona kitu haikuongea lakini moving on swiftly.
So back to me, on the choleric side, I also tend to focus on achieving the goals that I have. Like
you are goal oriented.
Man,
that's nice.
Okay, so and for the melancholic, I'd say what did I say? That like, okay, so my love for art, that's melancholic. Napenda art.
Unapenda art?
Yeah. And if you do like some things like gifting me or vitu hizo.
Now let me ask you a simple question. What is behind you, even without looking?
What is behind me? Art.
Are you sure that's art?
Hey, it's art.
Okay.
Yes, let's
on the other side, I'm also thoughtful of hata kama nakuanga rude, I go back and think about
but you never say sorry.
I can't say sorry, but I'll try to.
You're like, egocentric.
No, egocentric by the way. But after nimeku hurt, like I'll just go back and try to correct my later on.
What you have said, correct.
Correct. She's not gone back yet. Yeah, so I'll try to. But later on, situmekwa.
Unajua personality
kijana jogeza kwenye DM mwaka moja DM.
Acha tututie ana nasema aje je. Hapa mmesema nisatulia. Sawa.
Anyway, okay. what I answer by giving, because I've realized you're talking about something. People are wondering what is this. Okay, kitambo, when we were in high school, we had these people who come. Sijui niwaite motivational speaker, but we alikuwa na impact knowledge. Unajua kuna wenye wanakujanga wanaongea. Anyway, so huyu he was telling us that how to this is one of the ways, not necessarily an ideal way, but one of the ways is the personality type you are is closely related to the type of soda you take. So sanguine are people who take Fanta. So Fanta orange, black currant, nini hizo.
Are you serious?
Yeah, okay. Me, I think it's true because I'm a sanguine and I like Fanta.
I'm a sanguine and also I like Fanta.
Exactly. So that's sanguine.
Okay.
Phlegmatic.
Wacha tusikie.
Phlegmatic like Sprite. They are peaceful people. Okay, so sanguines are very energetic, bubbly, joyful people. Life of the party. Yeah. They like Fanta. See, Fanta is bubbly. Phlegmatics are peaceful people. Very, they don't want to nani with people. Calm. Those are Sprite people. I usually say my mom is a Sprite. She's phlegmatic and she likes Sprite for sure. Then choleric are cocks. They are very strong, decisive. Once they make a decision, that's it. They are mostly very rigid. That's why wanasemanga are pretty rude at times.
They don't care what people say about
Exactly.
them. Yeah, like the way.
And then also Coca-Cola people are mostly natural born leaders. They're the ones who know how to delegate stuff. Like most of them are in like leadership positions. Then melancholic are the stonies and crests. They are more they are more into themselves, like they are more thoughtful people. So melancholic na feeling is jimbona I don't has
what wanasemanga that they are fearful, but I don't think so. It's just that they're just kinda calm.
Yes, they're very calm. Let me read their strengths. Melancholic, thoughtful, considerate, cautious, organized, an excessive planner, schedule oriented, detailed. This has to happen at this particular time. They're more perfectionists.
Yeah.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. But they're also creative. And so cholerics are the problem solvers. Like a problem comes, they think of a solution. Melancholics they foresee the problem and solve it before it comes. Exactly. They prevent the problems from happening. That sort of thing. Sasa situsome weaknesses are all these nani.
I think I'd want to ask her a question.
Okay.
Now that you said that these people are related, kama ni Fanta ni sanguine, sasa kama mimi sanguine choleric, sasa mimi nafanya mixing Fanta na Coke.
Apana, so it is
lakini ni sawa.
No. Listen, it is because I don't think there are people who are just one particular temperament.
The predominant one.
Yes, the dominant one is the one that more or less. I feel like it's not 100% sort of thing, but it has some elements of truth. So the predominant one is the one. For instance, I am sanguine phlegmatic like Adams, but my dominant one is sanguine. Exactly. Then I'm also phlegmatic on the side.
Lakini sometimes your language jokes. Anyway.
Serious.
Sanguine akuangi serious. Anyway, yes. Let's hear the case.
Because it's my phlegmatic side.
That's phlegmatic side.
Sanguine strength, sociable, charismatic, outgoing, confident, warm-hearted, pleasant, spontaneous, adventurous. Weaknesses, impulsive. There are people who are on the go, like they get bored very easily. I always get to even actually nothing is happening. They have to, do something. Weakness, self-absorbed, an exaggerator, someone who appears unauthentic, though it can weaknesses are higher. Not interested in following through with tasks. Like tuanza kitu alafu kose kumalizia. Alafu compulsive talker. Hi Adams. Too loud. Hi Adams. Sometimes too happy. I think I've been told that. And then forgetful and chronically late. Mi wacha niwaambie. Mimi ni kuchelewa siku kwenda kwangu.
So you're accepting. You are accepting now.
It's the truth.
It's
the truth. Honestly, I apologize, but it's the truth. Now you get white counter.
I think I'd want to help you. Leo amefika set.
Leo.
No, do you know why she came in early? Unajua kwa nini alikuja mapema?
What matters is alikuja mapema.
No,
I don't think
there's a reason why she came in early.
Why did they come in early?
Unaona hapo nyuma.
Okay.
Yeah, that's sanguine. Higher. So you can even hear and place yourself. Then cholerics their strength.
Why don't we do this? Let's
by the actually when you choleric. So
let me just read. Sawa.
Waka base kidogo.
Mimi choleric.
Waka base.
Choleric.
I'm just saying I'm sanguine choleric. Yeah.
Oh,
so,
yeah. It's fine. Melancholic.
Ladies and gentlemen. Niliamua na sauti saa wewe wacha. Ni unaongea mani. Anyway. So for cholerics, the strengths are we are ambitious people. I think now that I'm very ambitious. Sometimes acha nisiongee sana.
Chief Justice.
Hapana. Chief Justice alikuwa Chief Justice na pass. Sitaki guy pole. Unaweza ni guy nitoa kazi guy. Anyway. But honestly, let me tell you why I'm saying we are ambitious, because I think most of my friends know. Nikiona number plate ya red, enyewe mimi nakuanga unapitanga naambia watu hii number plate ya red hii.
Why don't you look at this this way? You know, you can own a red number plate at the same time there's someone who's owning a common number plate. But I will living way above your means.
Let me tell you. You see, you're not getting the point. The point is not the number plate. The point is the office.
Yeah, and the
like
benefits that come.
In such a place, I know I can do a lot of things.
Make change.
Anyway, we are ambitious. We are passionate. Leader-like, of course. Yeah, I am a very good leader. Yeah, sorry. Yes. We are focused.
And lack of humility. They lack humility.
Exactly. We are focused. You see, Kasha, hii nimekuwa nikijaribu kuongea watu wapigia kelele. So anyway, yeah. And then efficient, practical, good at problem solving. That is very true. I think mimi nafanyanga software development, and you guys know how like if you are a software developer, you know how hard it is to debug a bug. Unasikia tu kuna shida. Kwanza kuna meme nilikuwa naona inasema ati you have a problem at line 68. Na line 68
haina kitu.
Sasa unashindwa anyway, yeah. So we are motivating, confident. That's the strength. The weaknesses, aggressive, domineering, inflexible, impatient, argumentative, that's sort of true. Low on empathy, that's a lie. I empathize. I really empathize.
No, I think that's now your
that's now my sanguine side. Yeah. A leader who demands loyalty. Hiyo nayo ni ukweli. Mimi uniruke na kufanya vitu mzuri. So ideally that's the choleric.
Alafu, what roles do people who are colleagues play? Like what careers?
I think let me just talk of my specific one. Sanguine choleric. Sisi ni wale